All right, good people, good people. Good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, March the 18th, 2021. Okay, I know you want to know, where am I? I'm in England. Well, I was. I finished that exercise. It was about a 26-minute rowing exercise in England, about 4,200 meters, about 180 calories were spent. I'm in the cool down now. Okay, so I want to share something with you. I deviated on yesterday and talked a little bit about stress. But all of our bodies are under stress, whether it be psychological, emotional, biochemical. And I want to revisit my conversation about cardiometabolic health, which is so important. So let me tell you a story. I was at the hospital yesterday, making my rounds, and one of the young ladies there was saying, okay, I'm good now. I got my coffee. All right? And I asked her, because people, especially my brother, calls me the food police. I said, okay, what kind of coffee did you get? Oh, from, that place that everyone goes, stands in line to get their cappuccino and their macchiato and all that kind of place. There happens to be one of those stores in the hospital. I'm not going to say the name of the store. You guys know. And she got the small one. I think it's called a Lente. I'm not exactly sure. The small one. I said, okay, well, how much sugar's in it? She said, oh my goodness, Dr. Higgie, there you go. I said, look it up. One of the other nurses said, yeah, look it up. How much sugar? All right. So it happens to have 40 grams of sugar in that small. It looked like not quite a cup of the coffee. 40 grams of sugar. You divide that by 4, that tells you how many teaspoons of sugar you're consuming. So I'm like, 10 teaspoons of sugar. She's like, wow. The liquid sources of sugar that we consume, it can be astonishing. So then she asked me, what do you drink? I don't drink coffee. I drink bone broth. I told her about my teas. But water is my main source of hydration. All right, so here we go about the cardiometabolic. How does that parlay into the health of your cardiovascular system? You've got to have fluid in your blood vessels to move the blood around. We have about 4 to 5 liters of blood in our body total. And that varies based on your body habitus. But we need water. We need water. We need fluid to help to facilitate that. All right? I test my clients' renin levels. And that's a whole nother conversation. But if your renin levels happen to be elevated, you're dehydrated. And that's a contributing factor, might not be the only cause, for your hypertension. So you could have hypertension or high blood pressure just because of dehydration. We have to stay hydrated. In theory, we should drink half our body weight in ounces of water. I'm going to be completely transparent. I do not drink that much water because I probably would drown. But my goal is to try to drink more water. Okay, now, the next thing is what kind of water? I'm going to post as well on this clip my favorite waters. My favorite water is Starkey's. It's in a glass bottle. It's alkaline. And I think the pH is 9.5. I love flow water. I love the one that says just H2O. These are BPA-free, BPS, BPF-free containers. They're like a milk carton, kind of like. I also like Mountain Valley spring water. Those are my main waters. Now, my maintenance water, I go to a place called Dream Tree. I go to the main one that's off of Ranchester, and I have a membership, which is $20 for perpetuity, $20 for life. That's all I have to pay. And I get a gallon of alkaline water, and they have 2 different levels of alkalinity. I say the classic is fine. You don't have to go all the way to premium. And I'm paying 50 cents a gallon. So what I do is I bring my containers. Yes, my containers are BPA free. They are plastic, but they are BPA free plastic, and I fill them up. You can do glass, but glass is indeed heavier. But at least I know how long that water has been in that BPA-free container. It is BPA-free, but it's not plastic-free. So that's a whole nother conversation as well. Okay, so if you do not monitor it, qualify that. You do not manage what you do not monitor. Let's say it like that. If we're not monitoring something, we're not managing it. So I asked you guys a few sessions ago to get a blood pressure cuff and start checking your blood pressure. Did you do it? Comment below if you did. And if you feel comfortable, tell me what your blood pressures are. Right? Once again, you cannot manage what you do not monitor. It is imperative in this season that one thing that you do is participate with your own health. Don't rely on your provider, and start checking your blood pressures and see what they are. And just try, if they're a little elevated, try hydration and see if that'll help to improve your numbers. Okay, let me finish with the rest of my cool down. Good people, then I need to stretch. Listen, I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right, Dr. Higgie signing out. Bye.